Hi guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day as always. I wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about some of my most recent springtime favorite things that I have been using beauty wise. Oh, one of them's in the other room. I'm gonna have to go get it. But these are the things that I have been absolutely loving lately. They have been part of my everyday beauty routine. So let's just jump right in. The first is two kinds of foundation. It depends on what the season is, and right now we're in the perfect season for this. In the winter, I feel like my skin's a little too dry. In the summer, I feel like my skin gets a little bit more oily and these don't perform that well. But right now, in the springtime, these two work brilliantly. The first one is the Born This Way foundation, and the second one is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This is the foundation that I wore for my wedding. I have mine in the color Cashew, which is a really great match for me, and then in the Born This Way foundation I have it in Porcelain. So these two have a really nice sort of satin, matte, natural finish to them, and I have been alternating between these two. I've actually thrown in a little bit of the Revlon Candid foundation, just because this one is a little too fair for me. It is in Buff number 120, but I do really like this as well, but just not nearly as much as these, and I'm kind of just using that one to use it to add to these because that one's too light and I'm just using it up basically. But I love these so much. If you haven't tried these, I would highly suggest you go to Sephora and ask for a sample of each, get them to color match you, and give it a go. If you have that borderline dryish skin, you're in more of the normal category. You don't have heavy oils, you're not super dry, highly recommend these. Next up, I have been absolutely loving, I got this little sample. I think I might have a regular size one. I don't know. I got this in as a sample. I can't even remember in what. It may have been in a BoxyCharm. And it is the NARS Laguna bronzer. I don't know why I haven't paid this one more attention in the past. I have just been really loving it. Every single day I'm reaching for this as my bronzer, this teeny tiny little one. Yeah, just using this bad boy with a nice angled brush. This is just an e.l.f. angled blush brush, but I've been using it as a contour brush. No one tells me what I can do with brushes, especially not you, e.l.f. Anyway, I have been loving this as a bronzer. It's just that really nice sort of milk chocolatey color. It doesn't like swing towards orangey tones, which a lot of times bronzers can go really orangey or too deep or something. This is just like just in the right range for me. So I have been loving this one. Another powder product that I've been loving is the Coty Airspun powder. I've been using this to set my foundation and my under eyes and everything, and it's just such a classic. It does have that horrible smell to it, like, sorry old ladies, but old lady perfume, kind of musky thing going on with it, but it's a really great setting powder. It leaves a natural finish to the face. If you feel like you look too powdery, which almost never happens to me, you can do a little setting spray and it'll just floop, like become one with your skin. It's absolutely wonderful. It's really affordable. You can get it at the drugstore, Amazon, whatever. Fantastic. I have been loving the Lancome Monseur Big mascara. I think this is just in black, 01 black. This is my mascara of choice lately. I typically curl my lashes and then I'll put on like 1 or 2 coats of this. It's awesome. It has a nice big brush. It is a fiber brush. I think I like fiber brushes more than I like the plastic brushes. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this, and I got this, I feel like I got this the last time Sephora had its like 21 days of beauty sale, and I bought 2 of them because it was like half off. Anyway, I have a backup. It's right here. It's still in the box. So I'll be using that one next, but my BoxyCharm sent me Better Than Sex mascara, so sometimes I use that, but 90% of the time I've been using that Lancome Big Monseur mascara. Love it. I think I hear Don coming. Oh, it's Biscuit. He's a favorite every month. Oh, Biscuit, come here. Oh, hello. Everyone hasn't seen you in a little bit. Say hi, everybody. I'm Biscuit. If you haven't seen me in a while or you're new here, I got Biscuit when he was a puppy, And this little puppy just turned 9 in December, so he's starting to get a little gray in the face, but he is so handsome. I got him in 2010. I started my YouTube channel in 2011. So if anyone has been here any amount of time, then you have seen Biscuit and you know Biscuit. And he is still just the sweetest little thing. My little 9-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Oh, so sweet. Look at your face. Yes. What are you up to, huh? You staying out of trouble? Buster is our Springer Spaniel, but Biscuit's a Cocker Spaniel. And Biscuit's 25 pounds. And our Springer Spaniel, Buster, is like 52.8, 53 pounds. And he is brown and white and speckled and very opinionated. So you may see him come into the room in just a little bit, just because Biscuit is here. So, let me put you down, buddy. Floop. So, Biscuit's gonna join for the rest of the video. He used to film with me all the time when I would make videos. Back in the day, he would just sit under my makeup desk, and that's what he's doing right now. Next up are eyeshadows. I got the Naked Cherry palette from my sister for Christmas, and ironically, I bought her the same thing in return. She came to visit me in like November, December, and that is when this palette had come out, like not that long before that. And anyway, it's just filled with a whole bunch of these like blushy, peachy tones. Well, there's me in the mirror and my makeup desk looking like a disaster. So anyway, it's got all of these like blushy, peachy kind of tones in it. And I just love it. I haven't really dug like too deep into it. You don't see a whole bunch of dips in here, but I have used predominantly Bing, Feels, Juicy, and Devilish. I really love those like maroony, sort of blushy, peachy shades lately. Last year I was really loving the Sweet Peach palette, which I don't know where that is right now. And then this is an Inglot palette that my friend Hannah bought me years ago. Probably 4 or 5 years ago now. But I use this thing all the time. She chose such a wonderful combo of shadows. And you can see where I poked pins in it to see how deep the pans were. But this shadow right here that's got a huge dip in it, this one, this like neutrally shade have huge dips in it, but I use the heck out of this. And it's actually coming off almost kind of grayish purple on camera, but it's more like a dusty rose color in person. And I love, love, love this color. I don't even know what color this is. I guess I could take the pan out, but I use this palette regularly. I love it. I'll use this sort of shimmer shadow just all over the lid as a once over, but I have just been obsessed with this color for like a couple of years now, and I love it. So it would seem like I'd be out of it, but I don't wear eyeshadow every single day. So love this still, Hannah. I'm sure I should have gotten rid of this. Like, you're probably supposed to only use these for like 6 months to a year. I don't care about that. Okay, manufacturers? I have yet to get an eye infection, so you can't rain on my parade. So loving this. The very last thing that has been on my favorites in terms of makeup has been this Channon Rose matte lip color, and this is in Cake. I can't remember what the company is that oh, that's upside down. I can't remember the company that sells it, but if you go to her YouTube channel, and then I'm sure like in her description area, she'll have the information. It's a matte like cream lipstick. It's amazing. Of all of the matte lipsticks I have ever tried, I just really like this. I think it's a really like complimentary color for me. I actually put a lip gloss on top of it that I just took out of my BoxyCharm. This is the Steve Laurent lip gloss, shimmering lip gloss or whatever in champagne. So I put a little bit of that on top, but I just really love this color. It stays really well. It doesn't make my lips feel dry like so many of these other like matte lip creams make your lips feel just like dried out, parched like the desert. Your lips look all dried out. It's just bad. So this does not do that. I really enjoy it. I don't know if it has... Yeah, I think it has kind of a bakery smell to it. I think that was kind of on purpose, but the color is called Cake. It's beautiful. I love it. And again, she has like an eyeshadow palette and stuff that goes with it now, but this lip cream is awesome. And I think the lip cream was under 20 bucks. It was maybe like $16, $18. In terms of things just out in the world that I have been loving, oh, Game of Thrones. Just like everybody else. I must say, Eric and I were a little bit late to the Game of Thrones train. We started watching it maybe last summer, and then maybe towards fall, so we watched it like all through end of summer into the fall, and we finished it, and then we were like, oh, and we had to wait. But we only had to wait like 4 months for it to come back in April. Yeah, I think we may have finished it in December, so we got caught up, and then we had to wait like everybody else. So the anticipation has been building for the final season to be happening. So we are so enjoying that right now. As of filming this, there have been the first 2 episodes that came out. By the time you see this, I'm sure it'll be like either the 3rd or 4th episodes that's come out. But the first 2 episodes, it's just building up. So there's only 6 episodes in the final season. And I know people who have been watching Game of Thrones for the last like 9 or 10 years, and they've had to wait like a year or 2 or really long stretches in between when the seasons would come back. I'm sorry for you. That's terrible. Luckily we caught it, you know, towards the end of the show here, so we got to just kind of binge through everything. So anyway, I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day as always, and I look forward to speaking with you again very, very soon. Hello?
Hola.
What you doing?
Oh, not much. How's the single life?
Cool. I'm filming a YouTube video right now. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. And by single life, my sister means not that I am a single woman.
No.
She means that Eric is on a golf trip out of town. This is not like an announcement of divorce on YouTube. I am still very happily married.
Very.
Jeez Louise. Scaring the YouTube peoples.
Sorry, guys.
She's not sorry.